today we're going to talk about battery life. We need power. You know what I mean? Power is real important. When you're at a weird location that got no power, abandoned buildings, in the forest, in the woods, wherever you at. All right, we're going to get right back to it. Trust me. But first, let me say this. If you're looking to work with me in any capacity, whether it be coaching for content creation or setting up your podcast or whatever it may be that you see that I do, make sure to reach out to me at WeShootFilms.com. WeShootFilms.com. I appreciate you. All right, now let's get back to it. You might need that extra little power to get you through. That's when something like this come in handy. This is the Pecron E600. It's a 600 watt battery. It's pretty amazing for what it does. You have 3 AC inputs right here. You can charge this from your car. You got your DC inputs. You got USB-C 100 watt, and you have 2 USB 18 watts. This is where you would power it with the brick that it comes with. And this right here, you got a DC input, 12 watt, 18 volt, and 100 watt max. If you turn it on right here, if you want the DC on, you gotta just press it. It'll turn on. It's pretty quiet. It ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? On the top, it has this thing where you can charge your iPhone. If you don't need DC, turn that off. If you need to use the AC, you turn it on. It's gonna make a little noise. You probably heard that, but that's about it. And there you go. Now you could use your AC outputs. Like I use this when I'm shooting my movie. One time I had to shoot my movie outside and I wanted some light for a car scene. So I brought this out and it was able to get a little more light for the car scene. You know, it comes in handy. It's something that you're not always gonna use, but when you need it, it's there, you know? And so I think these things are pretty handy. I'm looking to get some more one day. And the amazing thing about this thing also, it charges in 2 hours. Like you can go straight dead. It charges in 2 hours. And that's amazing. Now let's talk about LED lights, because that's what I mostly got this for, is to power my LED lights when I need them. At 300 watts continuously, this thing will power it for about 2 hours, nonstop. So if you think about it, I don't think you should just keep it on for 2 hours just for the hell of it. You ain't recording for 2 hours straight. So when you're not recording, unplug it so you can save the battery life. If you don't need 300 watts continuously though, think about it. So if you cut that in half, you know, you're going to get 4 hours. If you only need 60 watts, you're going to get more. If you need 300 watts, this will push it for 2 hours, which ain't bad when you're considering what it's doing. If you ever needed to charge your batteries, your phone, you always got power. I think this thing is very important to always have. It's not going to be an all-day thing. This is something that you have to know and plan that, you know, at the most, you're going to get 2 hours or 3 hours out of this, depending on how much power you need. But this bad boy even do a small refrigerator, your laptop. I mean, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good, I'm just getting into these, so I'm not like no expert at this stuff, but I know it's important to have, and it's something that you might not always use, but when you need it, you got it. And that's what it is. Also, what's great about this unit is not every unit has this. On the screen here, it tells you everything, how much battery time you got left, your temperature, everything. Like, it'll tell you got 5 hours left, you got 2 hours left, you got 30 minutes left. You know what I mean? So that's something that's real great about this also, that you're not guessing. It's made real sturdy. It's got a plastic vibe, but not, you know, not bad. Like, you know my saying, that good plastic. You know, I like these here on the side in case it falls. It is pretty heavy. I ain't gonna front. This thing ain't no joke. It's a bit heavy, but you know, this isn't meant to be moving around all day long. And if you do gotta move it around a lot, maybe, I don't know, bring a cart with you or something. Or just let the homie just pick it up and let him walk. You know what I mean? Also, if you wanted to, you could hook this up to some solar panels. So if you're gonna be somewhere for a minute, you could hook this thing up to some solar panels and boom, you got power with the sun. You know what I mean? If there's the sun is out, charge this bad boy with solar panels all day long. So that's kind of a dope. I'm looking into that right now, getting some solar panels for it. And if you get 2 of these, sometimes you could connect them both so you get even more power. You can, I don't know what they call it. Like I said, I'm new to this, big power thing, but you can connect them both and somehow chain them to where you get more power. For that, I would assume just buy a bigger one. Let's read off some specs for this too. So you could do fast solar charging with this at 400 watts. This has 3,500 life cycles. It's got a LiFePO4 battery type. It's got low voltage protection, short circuit, overheating, low protection, overcurrent protection, and overload. The DC output can supply 120 watts, 12 volts, and 10 amps. You can even charge it and still run devices off of it while you're charging it. The capacity is 614 watts. The AC input is 400 watts. The AC output is 120 volts, 60 hertz, and it's pure sine wave. It's clean. And the weight of this is a good 20 pounds. The battery cell type is a lithium phosphate, which are great for this. That's what you really want for these type of big boys. Now, what's amazing that even though they do 600, it has an output max of 1,200 watts. So it can handle a lot. For this being so small, it can really handle a lot of different types of appliances and power. And for the price, you really can't beat this too much for the price. You know what I mean? At $300, it's a solid piece of power that, I think, you ain't gonna be sorry, because when you need it, like I said, when you need it, you need it. Now, you also get this nice bag right here, and you get everything you need inside of here as far as your car charging cable, and you get your solar cables. If you get some solar panels, you got the cables right here. The power brick for this thing is a massive, though. Now, this, when you're charging it, it does make noise. This is real loud. The fan is sort of loud when you're charging this, but you shouldn't be charging this while you're doing something anyway. But while you are charging this is pretty loud, but this is the power cord that it comes with, the brick. So all in all, I think it's a great find. I think it's something you got to consider. Again, you need power. You need power not only for your lights, but you need, if you're going to go somewhere for a long time, you need to make sure you got power to recharge your batteries, recharge your phone, anything that you might need. If you're spending nighttime, you might need to hook up a little light to it so you can see what you're doing. I mean, whatever it is, I think power is real important, and you might want to look into these. I don't really see too many people in the video world reviewing these things too much, so I'm gonna be reviewing this as much as I can. I just thought this might be something you want to look at, consider. If you want to get it, they'll be in the bottom. Those are affiliated links. If you buy something through that link, I get a little commission off it. Nothing extra off of you. It don't charge you more money or nothing like that. It's just, it helps me out a little bit. So, if you're looking into this, go ahead and go down there, cop yourself one, and that's about it. So hopefully you liked it. Hopefully it helped you out. You know what I mean? If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. And that's about it. Make sure to subscribe, all right? Hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out.